What's up? What's good? What it do? Welcome everyone back yet to another episode of Just Jiving, here with your host Tarek. Let's get right into it today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm drinking a Rocky Mountain Coast, which is a Coast style with some honey and sage in it. It's actually pretty delicious. Today, ladies and gentlemen, wait, before, right, I still gotta say, subscribe to the podcast, follow it on all the platforms, Spotify, all the shit, you know what I'm saying? Follow the Instagram at just_jivin, Jivinn, the Twitter at JIVINN_podcast, the Facebook at just jivin. Send all the inquiries or any topics you think I can rant and rave about there, all that good stuff. All right, let's get into it. What does honor mean for you, ladies and gentlemen? Because I've been thinking about that a little bit. What does it mean to be honorable? Well, before we begin, you already know how I like to do shit. I like to start with the technical definition of the word. So let us ask our friend and all-knowing AI that is Google. Honor, high respect, great esteem, adherence to what is right or to a conventional standard of conduct. To fulfill an obligation or to keep an agreement. That also makes sense. Okay. Well, I like the second one. Adherence to what is right or to a conventional standard of conduct. Now, I'm not one to be overly conventional. However, I do believe that there are certain standards that should stay as such. I do not believe that we have gotten here as human beings without having these standards. So, in that regard, I do fuck with it. See, but the adherence to what is right. Now that's where things get a little tricky for me. Because what is right, ladies and gentlemen? I certainly don't know. What the fuck is right? The right thing to do? Is it the right thing for you? The right thing for the people around you? The right thing for society as a whole globally? What is the right thing and how much should we stick to it? When I say that, because we already know morality to be a very, what's the word? It's tricky. It's gray. You know what I'm saying? There is no black and white, that type of thing. We know morality to be that already. So can we really say what is right? I mean, I guess we can. Yes, we can, because we've done that. We've came together as a society, made rules, made standards and laws and whatnot. And we're like, hey, this is what we consider to be right, I suppose. It may not be perfect, but it's what we got right now, right? Okay, so then that means that we follow the law. Yes? I mean, I'm not advocating no, obviously. I will never on this show say don't obey the law. However, I don't know, laws need to be changed. Laws get amended all the time, right? So does that mean that the law being listened to currently should be listened to in such a degree? Because doesn't it make sense for laws to help as many people as possible? You'd presume so, right? Yes, but also we know that there are situations where that's not the case. Laws are definitely made to help certain groups of people certain times too, as well. Is that honorable? I don't think so. And yet we all know the villain who has that story that we all are like, you know what? Nah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, I totally agree with that. So is that honorable? I think there is one standard I will set: bringing harm unto others. Tarek, but what is harm then? You must be careful when you say that. Physical harm, for one, definitely. I guess, intentional harm, perhaps I shall say. Being intentional in harming someone in any kind of way. Because you can easily avoid harming someone physically if that's not your intent. That's super easy to avoid. Emotionally, though, we may try, but we might still hurt others. Now, I'm not trying to say that hurting others in any way is all dishonorable, but if you do that but don't have the intent to, I still think that you can maintain some kind of honor. What exactly then is the honorable thing for you, Tarek? Because truth be told, since it's so amalgamous, is that the word I'm looking for? Amalgamous. Well, let's check Google again. Is that a word? It's not. It may not be a word. I know amalgamous. Aha, that's what it was. That's the word. Oh wait. No, no, it's not. No, it's fucking not. Oh my God. Okay. Well, whatever. What was I even saying? I'm gonna make it a word. Okay. The adverb form of amalgam. If honor and all that stuff, since it's so amalgamous, then I should say that the only thing that we can do is figure out what is honorable to us. Yeah, I can't judge other people on their honor code, but I certainly can judge me on mine. That's for sure. I bet. So then what is honorable for you, sir? I think there's honor in hard work. Consistent hard work, I should say. Yes. Yes, that is one thing that I'll put in there. Consistent hard work. There's honor in that. Because if you cheating motherfuckers, you ain't working as hard. And you know that, and we all know that. So hard workers, at least to me, seem like more honest people. I mean, obviously generalization, but whatever. I want to believe in that. If you work hard and you're just that motherfucker that tries to get shit done. Because you know what I'm starting to realize, ladies and gentlemen? I'm starting to realize that there are two type of people in the world. And I wrote it down, actually. I was thinking about this earlier, and I wrote it down. So I want to give you exactly what I said earlier. Ahem. There's the motherfucker who will try their hardest to achieve the best result. Then there's the motherfucker who will look for all the ways to get by with minimum effort. There's no honor in that. I don't believe so. Because, and this is the reason why I believe this, because if life was meant to be easy and to take the easy route, it wouldn't be so hard to get life here. You feel me? This took millions and millions of years of evolution and all that shit. And then all the years that we evolved as a society. You dig? It took a lot of fighting to get to this point, and then it's gonna take a lot more fighting to continue. It ain't gonna get easier. It ain't meant to get easier. So by taking the easy way out, you are dishonoring the essence that is life. I truly fucking believe that. By working hard, you are understanding what it means to be alive and to appreciate living and being alive. Whatever that hard work thing is that you do, it's the thing that you do consistent. We need that consistent daily discipline, I believe. Or some kind of, even if it's not daily, just some kind of consistent discipline. I truly believe we do. And I don't believe that the motherfuckers who do try to skimp and get by on, or skate by on their laurels, let's say, I do not believe that they live happier lives than the ones who work hard. However, for the ones that work hard, we need to understand who to work hard for. For whom do we work hard for? Who do we expend all of this honorable energy to help with whatever job it is? Well, I think we need to be more specific and more careful on who we give our energy to, because there's motherfuckers that's gonna use and exploit that all the fucking time. You already know that, bro. So why work hard for a motherfucker who ain't gonna give a shit? There's no honor in that either, I don't think. I don't think there's honor in just working hard. I should make a caveat to that. Past Tarek was wrong. I do not believe that there is I do not believe that there is honor in working hard just for working hard's sake. We must figure out why we're working this hard and how we are going to expend this energy. The honor comes in the selection and in the intentional direction that we want that energy to go. You feel what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, life is going to be hard and we're going to have to do work. We're going to have to figure out work to do. So, we should always have direction in how we expend our energy. This is where the honor comes in, because you need to know yourself enough to adhere to some kind of standards and to understand what you think is right. That includes working for a job that doesn't really care about you, or staying with a job that may not pay you as much but treats you very well, or some shit like that. We gotta figure out what our honor code is. And we're certainly not gonna do that by staying online. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you, you know what? Hold on, how much time do I have? How much time do I have left? Cause I wanna go, all right, I got like 6 minutes. I just wanna go on a little side tangent rant right quick about the pervasive species that is technology. As someone who's literally doing a podcast right now using technology and who needs social media for you to see my shit anyway. Listen, we need to get better at this tech shit, son. For real. Because we don't know what the fuck we doing. And we just letting these motherfuckers just do whatever the fuck they want to do with this shit. And we're just like, I bet. No, we need to be more involved in this shit. We need to understand how this shit works. We need to figure out what the fuck is going on. And we need to set limits. We need to set boundaries for these shit, son. It baffles the mind how much technology has gotten into our lives as a people and how little we've really done to mitigate it. And yet, we still have all of these side effects that we know are attributed to the overuse of whatever, you know what I'm saying? The massive use of technology. We know that there's shit attributed to that. We need to fucking do something about that. Shit's crazy. The only thing that we can do is start lobbying on the shit, start making regulations and whatnot. I mean, how much do we want the government to get involved, though? I'm not sure. But we should definitely, at the very least, set limits in our own fucking home with ourselves, and especially if we have children. Yeah, sure, it sucks having to raise a damn child without technology, because then you gotta actually watch the motherfucker. I get it. It sucks, but you chose to make a baby. So I don't think we should be letting technology raise our children. I think that there should be a balance of going outside, having raw, natural experiences, playing in dirt, getting hurt, going outside, smelling the air, you know what I'm saying? Like actually doing shit with their hands and all that stuff, and the use of technology, because it is very useful. It's not going away, and we need to understand exactly its use as a tool, because that's what it's supposed to be. Just a tool, not a substitute for anything. You feel me? It shouldn't be a substitute for actual socialization. It shouldn't be a substitute for teaching and having people learn shit. We are still a social human species. We need to remember that. We are not going to evolve as fast as technology is. So we need to fucking take steps to mitigate all of that shit. And then we need to be able to constantly look at how we're dealing with it as a group, as a society, and then make judgment calls together. Oh no, we got to work together with other people who don't think like us. Shit, that fucking sucks. Yeah, well, welcome to be a fucking human. Now that we're globalized, we got to work with people who have all kinds of perspectives that we could never even fucking think about. But we need to remember that we are still human and that we are here to have discourse. Having discourse is probably one of the best tools that we have at our human disposal. Discourse, communication, the ability to see another perspective, those are things that make us human. Don't fucking be forgetting that shit, all right? Don't be forgetting that. Don't be letting technology and just the fact that we've been texting each other as a society for all these fucking years make us forget that we have the ability to have discourse. So stop being a fucking punk and let's start talking. Let's start conversing. That's why I always say what I say at the end, which brings us to the end of this show. So thank you all out there for listening. Remember to subscribe to the podcast if you fucked with it. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the major streaming platforms. Follow the Instagram page at just_JIVINN. Follow the Facebook page at Just Jivin. And remember to stay striving and keep it jiving. Remember to talk to your family and loved ones in person. Express and present that beautiful personality in person. You dig it? And remember to enjoy the game that is life. We'll catch y'all beautiful motherfuckers here next week for another episode. And until then, deuces.